Rammie Noel has had a soccer journey that is unique even by the sport's nomadic standards. From Carencro to Baton Rouge to the Czech Republic to Iceland, it's been a whirlwind. But recently she signed with Glasgow City of the Scotland Women's Premier League, which will be her club for the next 2 years.
For me, it was the best option to start getting points up in the UK so that way I could continue my career on a high level. And the coaches, we feed off of each other's energy, and it seems like we're really going to get along, so I'm excited for that. There's
a lot of coaches that helped and a lot of people that were part of it, teammates that helped her, but because of her commitment and dedication of wanting to do it, it's awesome to see a local Lafayette area player now be on that stage.
Her soccer career started at age 3 because her parents wanted to channel her boundless energy.
So I started playing soccer when I was 3 years old. My mom put me in there solely because I like to run. I would run all over the stores when she would decide to go to Walmart or like shopping. And I was always pretty quick. My dad wanted me to run track, but my mom was like, let's do something different. Let's put her in soccer. So I started at 3 years old.
Get a ring, get a ring, get a ring!
It wasn't long before Noel realized that soccer would be her life, with an eye towards a future in the game.
I started to really grow a love for soccer around 8 or 9. But I'm also really competitive, so I loved the environment. I loved to run, I loved competing, I loved winning or losing. Like, I just really enjoyed the game. So I would say, like, I had this dream of going pro since I was 8 or 9 years old.
She was always a player that had played with a lot of energy, a lot of competitiveness, had some real nice grit to her. You just knew she wanted to win games and compete. But at the same time, as most players that played with her, loved her as a teammate as well. She didn't act like she was bigger than the team at any point.
Her club career, as well as her time at Acadiana High School, garnered her college attention. But it was LSU that was the fit for her and her dreams beyond college.
I would say it was the place that was going to make me grow. It was going to make me into a better player. The other offers that I've gotten, I didn't think was going to make me ready for the pro level or get me to where I wanted to be.
By the time Noel had finished her LSU career, she had appeared in 96 games. That is second most in program history, and she started 74 of those. And along the way, made memories that she will always remember.
My career at LSU, I wouldn't take it back for anything. Like, I think that this program and the school itself really helped me grow as a player and as a woman as well.
That would be the last time Noel played close to home, as she started her professional career far from South Louisiana.
The first stop was Czech Republic. Went on a trial there for a week. Enjoyed it. Had a goal. It was fun. And then I made a stop in Iceland for a month and a half and grew a lot in the game. Got to experience some cold weather as well. I did really enjoy the culture in Iceland. They were very nice people. And now I am going to go to Glasgow City FC in Scotland, which I'm really excited for.
Glasgow is her home for the next 2 years, but she doesn't rule out coming closer to her home here in the future.
You're where you're supposed to be. And I definitely want to come back home for sure in the States somewhere one day down the line. But I've always had a dream to go overseas and get a different experience of soccer and be in an environment that is so in love with football.
Wherever Noel is playing, her home is truly on the field because it shuts down the world for a moment and lets her feel free.
It's different for everybody to have something or a hobby that takes you out of the world for a second and you are not so worried about the outside noise. And I think that's what soccer is for me. It's the one thing that I can do that doesn't make me feel overwhelmed by anything. And I love doing it. So that quote for me, I said that actually when I was 15 years old. And I still believe it 100%, and it's like, that's just what it is for me. Soccer is just my safe space almost.
Even though it's a job now?
Even though it's a job now.
After soccer, she says she would love to work with animals or in a diversity, equity, and inclusion program. But that is down the road, a road that is already well traveled for this soccer star. In Baton Rouge, I'm Paul Boron.